Just present the national core values that is going to, we hope to be implemented through the DepEd. I took the liberty of changing the word renewal instead of recovery because some people are trying to react towards the name recovery. But as been mentioned already, there are 6 core values. Before that, I want to open the thought with the passage of scripture from 2 Kings chapter 2:19, which I believe is very applicable to our national setting. Bible says, the city's location is as good as you will ever find. And how many of you would agree? Pilipinas nindot yung kayo. We have natural resources. We have a lot of manato. But the water is bad. So kung baga ate sulti nga, the water has become bad. And as a result of that, the land has become unproductive. No? The land cannot grow. So we need to cure the water. And there are 6 core values na mention, pero I'll just in passing. Now, these 6 core values actually cover the 4 major aspects of the vision of MRP. No? Itong mga maka-Diyos, maka-tao, makakalikasan, Let me break this down for a while. The love of God, or in general way of saying it, fear of God. No? Love of God is fundamental. We need to teach from K1 until high school that there is a God and that God is existent. However, there is a Pilipinas, medyo atong problema. It's not so much a question of whether we believe there is a God. In principle, we believe there is a God. In practice, though, people live as if there is no God. No, faulty po datong theology because a lot of our kids grew up with a wrong concept of who God is and what God is. So they have an idea of a God that they can be able to manipulate. Kung naalagyan na because fundamental na ba kayo isuko sa Ginoo, now we have to love Him with all our heart, soul, and mind, and obey as an expression of His love, of our love for God is obey gudon tata sa mga sugo sa Dios, no? And in reflection also of that love for God, we live and work to please the Lord in whatever ways we do and our things we do. So fundamental gani, love of God. Now, connected to this is the fact that we are placed in a country. God is a God who is supernatural, pero He expresses Himself to us in a cultural setting. Namatas Pilipinas, our love of God should also be inculcated in our behavior of respect. No? Una, na may authority structure gibutang ang Ginoo. As far as government is concerned, there are officials in the government. In the family, there are parents. In the marriage, there is the husband. In the church, there are the spiritual leaders. Kung naang yung taning saktong paghigugma sa Ginoo, naang po ning result sa pagtuo sa authority. Now, where does this fit in with our value system? Kung ang love of God is to promote in the kid, in the pupils, pagiging makadiyos, kaning respect for authority is to inculcate in them also ang pagiging makabayan. No? Ang makabayan nila. Unya, kaning atong pagkamakabayan is connected to the next value ng ato itudlo, responsible dominion and stewardship over material things. Naamantas Pilipinas, kung makabayan ta, tayo mayo na itong pag-manage sa ato obviously we have not been doing an excellent job on that with our natural resources na abusuhan atong mga money natay crisis tungod kay wapod kay nato matundo ni labi ni concept of stewardship, that God owns everything, He's entrusted it to us, we are simply managers. But as far as the use of our time, talent, our treasures, our lives, wala kayo. So this module here would be taught very well, integrated in the values education na to from K1 hangtod sa taas. The next one is selfless love and service to people. Imong pagiging makadiyos, makabayan, makakalikasan ka. Then the next 3, the last 3 siguro is ang imong pagiging makatao. Ang pagkamakatao. A person who loves God with all his heart, soul, and mind, musunod sa second commandment, which is to love his neighbor as he loves himself. Dili ma-express ang atong selfless love. No? Today, ang usang gi-raise up nato ang consciousness sa mga Pilipino is voluntarism. There are a lot of people, like these people here, who are not paid for what they do, but they do it anyway, selfless love. There are many of us like that. So, mao po niya itong itulo nila. Selfless love and service to people. Fifthly, there is this big issue for respect for women and sanctity of marriage. Dako ni nga issue sa ato dito sa Pilipinas. Lalo na kay in the setting we have, it seems like the women are not respected as they should be. No? Ang machismo sa Pilipino ba? No? Murag, okay kay sa Pilipino, bata pa lang, nguyab og daghan. Pero ang iyang nguyab, di good manguyab og lain. As a result, na ning ang degeneration na itong nakita karon. Wala na klarong respect for the sanctity of marriage, na uso na gani kayo ron ang mag-live-in, dili na magbinyo, no? Daghanon pa gyud og asawa, no? But that's not something that's just moral, it's become cultural, no? And for the religious people who are here, you would agree with us, no? If we can just get the family back to God, we will be okay. Okay, kung marriage matag magtiayon, maayo ang pamilya. But seemingly, our enemy is able to attack the marriage and the family, creating therefore broken marriages and broken families, producing broken children, and thereby promoting a greater broken world. So that in spite of our education, we have a lot of people who are educated, pero in matod pa sa right there, they have become educated idiots. Okay, broken man. So kung kanya atong ma-inculcate balik, okay, nagtubo ko rin mga bata na nga, way klarong understanding of what love is. And I was just really taken aback with this movie that is being presented now. Ang trailer nila is, love is attraction. Love is kanang admiration, niya man, gipresenta yun, the benefactor, the wife, the lover, the mistress. Salida nga bagong kami niya, dagkan yung mga bata, nga mga nilang tubuan, no? And I guess part of our greater problem karon sa atong education system is that these kids are growing up with a lot of knowledge about many other areas, pero dili sila naigo in this area. Mao nang musunod naman yan, hindi kayo mayong relasyon sa pamilya, musunod ang corruption, o that. Okay, mga tao, bisan o nag-listen naging kuhi ko sa kapamilya, magdugang pag yun, because of this. So we need to inculcate that issue. And then, finally, I think, the wisdom of truthfulness. When we have inculcated and integrated in our educational approach, a love for God, respect for those in authority, so pagiging makabayan, makakalikasan with the stewardship and pagiging makatao, naman yung pinaka-vital po nga, the wisdom of truthfulness. People will be truthful as far as God is concerned, as far as the country is concerned, and our neighbor is concerned. So, we share in this common understanding that if you are able to change the heart of a person, we will be able to change his total personality. And if our students are changed from the heart within, mo-follow na dayon nga, siguro yung resultant prosperity and development of our country. There is a passage of scripture that I'd like to close with, na nagingon from Proverbs 14:34. Would you care to read it aloud with me? It says, righteousness makes a nation great, but sin diminishes any people. And obviously, murag na-diminish kita. Nga itong value taas kayo, pero tungkol sa unrighteousness and sin, na-diminish na. But we have our dream. We share this common dream. But I was doctor last time. No, we are the dream team. We are dreaming of a Philippines that would recover. That's why kita in the education, we will have to start what we in our group call campus revolution. We truly believe that if we change the campus, we change the world. Thank you very much.